Today's topic is functions. The technical definition of a function is a named group of programming instructions. And we're going to need to come back to that in the future. But for now, just get that turn left is a function. Now, what a function does is a function performs a function. It does something. Some action happens as a result. It makes the computer do something. Now, in Python, we say it's a function by having these handy doodads. We'll get more complicated than that in the future, but for now, that works. So the function turn left, when I run this, oh, look, it turned left. Amazing. Ooh, ah. But let's say that we want to turn left a number of times. I know this part is similar to what you saw in the Code.js videos. And if we want to turn right, we have to turn left 3 times. Let me demo that a little better. Boom, boom, boom. Now Carol has turned right, and it's amazing, but that's dumb. Why turn left 3 times? Now we can say, oh, well, all I have to do is copy and paste. It's not that big a deal. But it is when you have a whole long stinking program. You just can't keep track of this. It's just doing it too many times. Or the mental energy that you would expend in keeping track of this is stupid. So we want to do something else, and that something else we do is we define a function. So before we start into that, there's a difference. When we define a function, we create it. And then when we call a function, we use it. Okay, so define means to create it. Call means use it. So right now, when we do turn left, we are calling the turn left function 3 times. And you know, if I leave these parentheses off, that I'm not calling the function, I'm just doing something else. I'm creating a syntax error. Now, how do we define a function in Python? It's actually pretty easy. We say def for define. Then we give our function name. We're going to name it turn right. Then we do the parentheses to say it's a function. Now, anything underneath this, any of this code that is tabbed over, any of this code that is tabbed over is part of that function. So now I've defined my function. Turn right, I run it, and nothing happens. Nothing happens because I've defined it, but I didn't call it. So to call a function, you give the function name and the parentheses. Notice this is just this function name, this part. Do notice that colon, you need the colon. So now I'm calling the turn right function. Boom. And Carol turns right. And I could call that function a whole bunch of times. I can have him turn right multiple times. I can have him do it twice. I can do whatever. Now, in addition to knowing how to define a function and how to call a function and using those terms, you need to know the functions of functions, why they exist, and that's sort of a separate part of the lesson.